WWE Universe, and this is WWE Monday Night Raw here on April 28, 2025, and this is play-by-play live on Tim Reynolds Show. You guys know it's one of the best commentators on sports, entertainment, and YouTube today. It's Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Hope you guys are pumped up and ready for another WWE Monday Night Raw. Sorry we missed you guys on Friday, but we're happy to be back today here live on Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Alright guys, after the shocker that we seen last week with Paul Heyman aligning himself not only with Seth freaking Rollins, but also Big Braun Breaker, the former Intercontinental Champion. And now, what does this mean for this new faction here on Monday Night Raw? Well, we'll have to wait and find out. Coming up here, live on Tim Reynolds Show. I'm really curious what's going to happen here, guys. I think it's going to be a very interesting Monday Night Raw, that is for sure. Especially after what we've seen happen on Friday Night SmackDown, I am really pumped up to see what's going to happen here. All right, here we go.
And this is Kansas City, Missouri, home to the four-time Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs.
And they are in Kansas City, Missouri, at the T-Mobile Center. What's going on, Fax? And there is the TKO sign outside of T-Mobile Center there in Kansas City, Missouri. And now we're ready for WWE Monday Night Raw. And there is SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis.
Will he be in the keyboard of what could be another combustible show here tonight? The Eradicator Rhea Ripley is here.
We also see the arrival of Rhea Ripley, as she will be taking on Roxanne Perez one-on-one tonight here on Monday Night Raw, after Roxanne got involved in the main event matchup last week.
The Sharks versus Rhea Ripley live tonight. The Pitbull.
And there is American-made, as Ivy Nile, the Pitbull, will take on Stephanie Valkyria, the NXT Women's Champion. And she is here live on Monday Night Raw here in Kansas City, Missouri. Can Ivy Nile, the Pitbull, get the upset victory here? Well, we also see the arrival of the Maverick, Logan Paul. And there is Michael Cole and Pat McAfee at ringside for commentary.
Attacked by a spiraling Gunther last week. Adam Pearce, our general manager, has suspended Gunther indefinitely and fined him an undisclosed amount of money.
He's also given me the opportunity to chit-chat about the situation later in the show. I would certainly take him up.
Oh, shout out to the wifey in the chat.
Get some words off my chest.
And we will take you back to the situation a little bit later.
Looks like Pat McAfee will commentate on what happened last week with Gunther. Wait a minute. So something happened last Monday when Monday Night Raw went off the air.
I stole CM Punk's best friend. I took a wise man from Roman Reigns. I am the winner of the main event of WrestleMania.
And Seth Rollins' big plan looks to have worked out. And last week when CM Punk came to attack Seth Rollins and beat him down, it wasn't until CM Punk put his hands on the wise man Paul Heyman, and Seth Rollins was able to take advantage. And the stomp then to the back of the head of CM Punk. But then we would see
Star in this industry.
Roman Reigns. Oh, and the spear to Seth Rollins. And then Roman Reigns with the Superman punch knocks down Paul Heyman. And right when it looked like Roman Reigns was going to take out his wise man, a spear out of nowhere from a man in a hooded zip-up hoodie. And it is Braun Breaker who aligned himself with Seth freaking Rollins, spearing CM Punk. And now the Paul Heyman guys, the new Paul Heyman guys, are Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. And Braun Breaker took out Roman Reigns. He took out CM Punk. And now, with Seth Rollins calling the shots, a stomp to the back of the head of CM Punk. And a stomp to the back of the head of the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Hey, GA, doing all right? And that's how we kick off Monday Night Raw. It's Seth freaking Rollins, accompanied by Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker. Ooh. Whoa. Burn it down.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome WWE Hall of Famer, the Wise Man Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker, and Seth freaking Rollins. The aura of these three is certainly stunning.
What happened last week was stunning. A lot of questions need answering.
And we will be looking for a lot of questions to be answered here from Seth Rollins, from Braun Breaker and the Wise Man, and what this could mean with this new alliance.
And a monster.
And I wonder what Seth frickin' Rollins is going to have to say here to kick off Monday Night Raw.
The dogs are barking in Kansas City, Cole. Yes, sir.
Kansas City! Welcome to Monday
Night Rollins.
I am your host. I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am Seth. And in case you didn't know, you've been living under a rock, you are looking at the winner of the main event of WrestleMania.
That is right. That is correct.
know it's a little difficult for some of you out there who still want to chant for CM Punk.
I don't hear him. Here they come.
I knew there were still a few of them out there, and I know it might be painful for some of you who still want to put your fingers in the air for Roman Reigns.
Yeah, we do. We certainly acknowledge.
TC, OTC, OTC, OTC. And Seth Rollins is kicking off Monday Night Raw.
But what you are looking at in this ring right now is the future of our industry. The future runs through one man. That man is not CM Punk. That man is not Roman Reigns. Hell, it's not John Cena. It's not Jey Uso. It's not Cody Rhodes. The future of this industry, with Paul Heyman to my left and Braun Breaker to my right, the future of this industry runs through Seth freaking Rollins.
If you say so, Seth. Uh-oh! But here comes Sami Zayn! And I wonder what Sami Zayn has to say here about Seth freaking Rollins.
We saw Sami last week when he celebrated with the new
Oh,
World Heavyweight
I wonder what these vibes would be.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sami Zayn!
What's going on, chat?
Welcome back, my man. You were out for such a long time. It is good to see you back on Monday Night Raw. I assume you caught WrestleMania, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Seth, I saw the main event of WrestleMania. Very good.
Ah, yeah.
How long have we been friends? Long time, right?
Long time.
Okay. I feel the need to come out here as a friend, as someone who's known you a very long time, and tell you to your face that this is a load of crap, man.
A load of crap, he says. Sami Zayn calls his faction a load of crap.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
What do I mean?
This isn't. What are you talking about?
How much time did you spend talking about CM Punk, talking about Roman Reigns, and then the one thing that those two guys have in common happens to be standing over your shoulder now? So how are you any different?
Wait a minute. You're not seriously comparing me to CM Punk and Roman Reigns. How can this not be different? Come on now.
For the longest time, I really started to believe that you just had this deep anger, this like hatred for CM Punk, and you sounded so self-righteous when you were talking about Roman Reigns, but now I'm starting to see that maybe you were just jealous. Maybe you just wanted to be in the position that they were in.
I like this.
Sammy, look, I am not CM Punk. I am not Roman Reigns. This is the vision for the future. You and me, we've gone back many, many years talking about what that future would look like. This is our future.
What a coincidence that is. The vision for the future of the WWE, the vision for the future for this entire industry for years to come, it all revolves around Seth Rollins being front and center.
It's not a coincidence. I'm the best man for the job. You know this.
Yeah, that's my point, Seth. That's my point. It's not a coincidence. It's hypocritical.
Oh.
And you spend all this time talking about the bloodline this and the bloodline that.
This is not the bloodline. Quit comparing me to them.
How is it different? You've got the wise man right over there, and you've got your little dog right over there. Who, by the way, if he keeps looking at me like that, is going to get his face kicked in.
Ooh.
Hey.
That would be an interesting 5-on-5.
Just calm down. Hey, what is this? What is this? What is going on here? Sami, you came out here to be honest with me. Well, let me be honest with you. This is the vision for the future. And you are either with us or you become a target.
Ooh.
That's not a threat. That's not a threat. I don't want you to become a target. Because this whole thing, it's bigger than us. It doesn't matter if I hate you like I hate Roman and Punk. It doesn't matter if I love you the way I love you. You stand in our way, you become a target. And I don't want that for you. I don't want that for you, honestly. So look, we can find a solution to this. We can find a solution. It doesn't have to come to blows. We can get you out of harm's way. The wise man, you can pull some strings. We can get you moved off of Monday Night Raw. No. It's
Oh boy.
Look, it's not a threat. It's not a threat. It's just you're clearly not going to buy in to what we are selling, so maybe we can cash you out. It's not a threat, Sami.
I think it's a threat.
It's an offer. It's an offer. It's a favor. So look, just think about it. Think about it. Think about it. But we're gonna need an answer by the end of the night.
Oh, and Big Braun Breaker continues to stare down Sami Zayn. But now, there's been an offer put on the table for Sami Zayn to join this new faction led by Seth Rollins with Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman. What could this mean? Could we see the development here of a new faction that we've never seen before? Will Sami Zayn take up the offer here? We'll have to wait and find out.
If I'm Sami, I'm trying to get my ass over to SmackDown. You know, they're offering him reprieve. They're saying, you're either with us or you're a target. Seems like they think Sami Zayn's a target. Get your ass to Friday. Kick off a good weekend on SmackDown.
Big decision for Sami Zayn to be made by the end of the show tonight. Switching gears, let's take it back to last week on Monday Night Raw. A dream match. The world champion Io Sky and the NXT champion.
Yeah, so bad, GA. Those spray tans were terrible. So bad.
Highlight of the night is presented by Xfinity.
And we're looking at the highlight of the night here on Monday Night Raw. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. And last Monday, we seen the Women's World Champion and the Women's NXT Champion go one-on-one before Roxanne Perez gets involved and cause disqualification. And then we'd also see Julia. And it wasn't until Rhea Ripley, the Eradicator, came out and cleared the way, taking out Roxanne Perez. But it was Julia who ran off scared. before Rhea Ripley handed the Women's World Championship back to Io Sky, but with the stare down. But this is my brutality! And here comes Rhea Ripley! As we get ready for this one-on-one matchup that will kick off Monday Night Raw. Welcome everybody to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play for WWE Monday Night Raw. And this next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, we are, for our first match of the night, introducing first, it is the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley. My eyes, my eyes, my eyes. It's the demon inside. And Rhea Ripley looks ready for action, and she will be in action for our first match of the night coming up next as she goes one-on-one with NXT's Roxanne Perez. All right, guys, we're here on our first commercial break here on Monday Night Raw. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate everybody hanging out in the chat. Shout out to my boy, Sarge, Big Dog. What's going on, brother? Thanks for hanging out, cuz. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, Julia might come out with this one. Yeah, Julia's heel turn has been pretty cool. I don't watch too much of NXT, but I've tried to keep up as best I can for occasions like this. To see maybe Julia and Roxanne Perez like teaming up, that might be pretty cool too. Positive troll? What's going on, man? Like buttons are bad for your health? I'm sorry to hear that. I made a joke to my boyfriend and I said, Seth and those two African-American men, says GA. Yeah, those spray tans look pretty bad, don't they, GA? Oh my goodness, that was hilarious, man. Shout out to Lemon Ace Gaming, who's been in the chat here for a while. Also, shout out Jeffrey Champion. He says the Browns just picked up Dante Johnson. He has some decent moves being made in the NFL. We got to go over those tomorrow and Wednesday for sure. Thank you guys for hanging out in the chat. I really appreciate y'all. Don't forget, guys, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're already up to 10 likes on this live stream. Let's go, guys. Man, let's see if we can make it to 30 on this live stream today. I think we can do it. I think we can make it happen, Captain. All right, here we go, guys. Cheers to y'all, man. Woo! Love that sound, baby. Thank you, guys. Oh, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. So what do you think, Sammy? What do you think Sami Zayn's going to do, guys? Do you think Sami's going to join Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker? I'm really interested about that. What's up, cuz? Yo, cuz, did my Saints do any good draft picks? You know, I got to be honest with you, man. The teams, I think all the teams did really good in the second and third round. But the Saints did find some gems. I'll tell you that much, man. One off the top of my head is a linebacker out of the University of Oklahoma. I think Stutzman is his name, if I'm not mistaken. I think was a pretty good pick. I thought actually the Bucks might take a look at him too. But yeah, very interesting draft. Hopefully by the end of the week, guys, I'll have my draft reviews up. We may just do it live rather than making a video, but we'll see what happens. All right, and our first match here is underway as these two women stare each other down. It's Roxanne Perez versus Rhea Ripley. Now Roxanne ducks underneath and rolls outside the ring. Rhea Ripley doesn't like it, But Roxanne Perez just talking smack, taking her time, doing whatever it is she wants to do.
This year, Pat, despite the fact that she's part of NXT. In fact, she's 2-0 in matches here on Raw.
Rhea Ripley, also an NXT icon like myself.
And again, Roxanne Perez just rolls out of the ring.
NXT around here, producing greatness, as we're seeing some head games come from Roxanne Perez.
Oh, and now she throws her gear. Oh, and now Roxanne Perez takes out the back of the leg of Rhea Ripley.
The Prodigy.
And now the Prodigy attacking the injured leg of Rhea Ripley. Rhea back to her feet, grabs Roxanne by her hair. Oh, and a slap to the side of the face by Roxanne to Rhea Ripley. And now Rhea angry. Oh, but she just got dropped into the middle turnbuckle head first, and now a back elbow splash into the corner. Oh, but a big boot comes from Rhea Ripley and takes out Roxanne Perez. Now Perez up on the shoulders of Rhea Ripley, but Perez on the ropes, able to get out. And now underneath the clothesline, Perez off the ropes. Oh, looking for the Bulldog, and instead a roll-up here. Wait a minute, what is Roxanne doing? Oh, now working on that injured leg again. It was a nice little roll-up there into this maneuver, and now a kickoff by Rhea Ripley. Oh, and Roxanne attacks that left leg again of Rhea, knocking her to her feet, and now knocks her outside the ring with that drop kick. Now Perez looking for something here off the ropes. Oh, through the bottom rope, she got caught. Rhea Ripley showing off the strength here. And throws Roxanne Perez into the barrier. Rhea Ripley still trying to shake the left leg out. That's been worked on by Perez. And now Rhea Ripley drops Roxanne head first on top of the barrier.
Monday Night Raw tonight in Kansas City. Nick Aldis, the general manager, one night only. Adam Pearce has the weekend off.
Oh, what's going on, Gaming Den? Thanks for hanging out, bro. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. And now Roxanne Perez gets knocked down from the ring apron there after the ladies got back into the ring. And now Roxanne grabbing Rhea Ripley. Oh, no. Oh, she wraps the left leg right around the steel ring post. And now Roxanne trying to injure the leg of Rhea Ripley.
Saw this aggressiveness in the match against Stephanie McMahon on NXT last Tuesday on the CW.
And Roxanne Perez slamming the left leg of Rhea Ripley into the ring post again. Now off the ropes, Roxanne looking for a Hurricane Rana. Rhea Ripley
went for the side Russian leg sweep. Ripley
able to counter. And a clothesline takes out Perez.
As she checks on her knee.
And Rhea Ripley trying to get some blood flowing back into that left knee. Throws Roxanne into the ring corner. And now in the corner, Rhea Ripley. Oh, drop kicked by Perez. Perez to the top rope here. Oh, for the crossbody, but Rhea Ripley catches Perez. And now Roxanne's in trouble. Oh, a suplex connects. The strength from Rhea Ripley there. What an incredible move. And now Roxanne's in trouble. The drop kick by Rhea Ripley takes out Roxanne, and now Perez rolls out of the ring. And now Rhea Ripley trying to get some blood flow back into that left leg of hers. And I tell you what, I don't know what she's got left in the tank, but Roxanne Perez is really bringing it in this matchup. But right now, as we go to commercial break, I can only wonder if Rhea Ripley can be able to get back into this matchup against Roxanne Perez. The former NXT Women's Champion has been a big WWE Women's Superstar on Monday Night Raw, where she is now 2-0 and undefeated on the red brand. But she is hoping to make it 3-0 against the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley. Yo, what's up, Trucker John? Hell yeah, dude. So what we missed was Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman kicked this off here on Monday Night Raw, and they were met by Sami Zayn, who comes out and tries to give some friendly advice to his friend Seth Rollins, but Rollins actually lays down a particular question for Sami Zayn to answer by the end of the night, telling Sami that he's either with us or you're an enemy and you're a target. And it looks like Seth Rollins says he needs an answer by the end of the night on whether or not Sami Zayn is with them or if he may be moving to Friday Night SmackDown to avoid becoming a target of Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman, and Braun Breaker. But shout out Trucker John in the chat. Hell yeah. What's going on, big dog? Said, okay, I haven't been able to keep up, so I hope Sami doesn't join because he will betray Jey Uso. Yeah, that would suck, dude. I'm Sarge. I'm not going to lie, dude. I'm not going to lie. Well, we don't need no negativity in the chat now, do we, guys? What's going on, Trucker John? Thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. Hey, guys, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, so on first commercial break here, waiting to get back on Monday Night Raw. I appreciate y'all. What's going on, John Cena in the chat, too? Yo, shout out Trucker John 89. Appreciate you hanging out with us here today. Shout out Gaming Den as well with the kind comments, man. I appreciate you. And shout out to Sarge, big dog in the chat as well. Yeah, don't worry, Sarge. I got rid of him, man. But thank you guys, man. Remember, all positivity in the chat, guys. All positivity. We ain't bringing no negative shit to nobody, man. And hell yeah, we got John Cena in the chat. And it's been a while, man. Thank you guys for hopping back on TimReynoldsShow. And we are back here. Oh, and a big moonsault from Roxanne Perez, the cover. And Roxanne not able to put Rhea Ripley away.
Perez, everything Roxanne's doing is working right now. She's got Rhea reeling.
This has been an incredible.
And now Roxanne's still working on the left leg of Rhea Ripley. And now a almost figure-4 leg lock type maneuver here. And now Rhea Ripley in a submission-like maneuver here by Roxanne Perez. And we see here the beautiful moonsault from Roxanne Perez connects to Rhea Ripley, but that wasn't enough to put her away. And now a right hand from Rhea. A right elbow from Perez. A right hand from Ripley. A right hand from Roxanne. And the right hands just continue back and forth from these ladies on the ring mat.
Rhea Ripley was not expecting this, I do believe.
And now Roxanne, after a couple elbows, back to her feet. And she's working on that left leg once again, asking the ref if she's going to tap out. And now Rhea trying to fight her way back into this with a kick. But Roxanne still holding on to that left leg. Rhea still fighting back in this. Can't kick Roxanne Perez off. And finally, she's able to do it with their third boot to the chest. Oh, and now an enziguri from Rhea Ripley to the side of the head. Now Roxanne went for the clothesline, but she catches a clothesline. And another clothesline knocks down Perez. And now Rhea Ripley, a kick to the midsection. And now Perez up on the shoulders of Rhea Ripley. And Razor's Edge is connected. And the drop kick afterwards. And the cover by Rhea.
She couldn't plant that bad leg, Pat. That allowed Perez to kick out.
And a beautiful Razor's Edge from Rhea Ripley takes down Roxanne, including that drop kick. But Perez able to kick out at 2. And now Rhea Ripley hobbling on one leg here. How will she be able to put this match away?
As Rhea goes for the cover here, Normally she would plant the left leg. Not able to do that and allow Perez to kick out.
He's halfway on there.
And now Roxanne in trouble. Rhea Ripley in the corner.
Attack Rhea's knees. That's probably 1, 2, 3.
But wait a minute. Someone's coming out to the ring. It's Julia. Julia now coming out to the ring, distracting Rhea Ripley.
Again, another NXT superstar.
Rhea telling her to bring it on. Telling her to step inside the ring if she wants a piece of the Eradicator. And Rhea turns around. And Roxanne, oh, the roll up here. Roxanne, 2. Oh, and a kick out by Rhea. Oh, and Perez. Oh, plants Rhea Ripley there with a DDT. And now off the ropes. Oh, and knee to the back of the head. The cover. And a kick out at 2. And it looks like Julia and Roxanne Perez have formed an alliance here with one another as Julia comes out and provides a distraction to Rhea Ripley. Oh, and now a slap to the face by Perez, but Rhea with the slap of her own. And now a kick to the gut. Perez looking for Pop Rocks. Uh-oh, but Rhea Ripley catches her. Oh, and a knee to the face. And now Rhea Ripley staring down Julia outside the ring.
Julia just had to watch Roxanne jog and knee from here to Kansas City.
And once again, Rhea Ripley allowing Julia to distract her. Oh, but now a headbutt from Rhea Ripley. And now here comes, oh, wait a minute, Julia attacks. Julia attacks Rhea Ripley as she went for a riptide. And now Julia on the attack of Rhea Ripley. And now it's Roxanne Perez teaming up with Julia on Rhea Ripley. And now here comes Io Sky, the Women's World Champion. Oh, and she takes out Julia and Roxanne. And now Julia, oh, kicks Roxanne in the face. And now Io Sky rolling up and stomping on Julia. And now Io Sky pumped up, coming to repay the favor to Rhea Ripley. And now Roxanne, throws Io over the top rope. Oh, but a big boot to the side of the face by Io Sky. Julia now to her feet. Oh, knocks down Io Sky. And now Julia and Roxanne are back on the attack as they beat down Io Sky. And Perez and Julia now are in trouble. Here comes Rhea Ripley. And now those two are scattering out of Dodge and getting the hell out of there. And it looks like Julia and Roxanne have formed an alliance of some sorts. And now Rhea Ripley finds herself looking at maybe an alliance with the Women's World Champion. But what does this mean for Julia and Roxanne Perez here on Monday Night Raw? Backstage, it's the Judgment Day.
Hey, I'm happy you're back now, but I'm just gonna go out and say it. I thought you would have told me you were returning that.
Hold on. I just assumed it was going to get back to you. I'm sorry.
Look, it's cool that you told on. But I wish you had told me to.
I know. Listen, I called him. He won the Intercontinental title. I was congratulating him. I was cleared quicker than I thought it was going to be.
Hey, is everything okay here?
Yeah, all good. Just 2 mates catching up.
Okay, but why aren't you guys getting ready for the match?
Our match?
Yeah.
What match?
I was going to tell you. Liv thought it would be a good idea for us to make another run at the tag team titles. And I thought that was a great idea. So I went to Nick Aldis and I got us a match to the Warriors tonight. You were supposed to tell him.
There's been so much going on in the clubhouse and must have slipped my mind. I'm so sorry, but since you're not a champion, I thought you'd be interested.
Of course I'm interested. But in future, can we please keep me in the loop around the course?
Yes.
Okay?
Sorry. Yes.
All right. I'm gonna go get ready.
Oh, looks like a different angle here on Finn Balor and the Judgment Day.
God, it's like everyone's gonna be a champion.
Dominic,
You should be a champion too.
how are you guys doing here? You're winning so much.
Carlito as a champion would be cool, dude.
As is this man. Logan Paul, WWE superstar, social media megastar.
Dude, shout out Tucker John, man. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Appreciate you, man. All right, guys, coming up next, we will see the Maverick, Logan Paul, here on Monday Night Raw. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show on YouTube. Yeah, interesting take there, guys. Backstage, we see the Judgment Day meeting up. We seen JD McDonough return last week and help out Dominic Mysterio to retain his Intercontinental Championship. But I guess Finn Balor wasn't in the loop of him coming back. And, of course, he's asking questions about that. And also, we see that JD McDonough and Finn Balor will be in action later tonight in a tag team match to try to help them get back in the World Tag Team title hunt. But Finn Balor wasn't informed of that either, which Liv Morgan was the one who came up with the idea and was supposed to inform him about it, but never did. So I'm seeing a different, interesting take here on Finn Balor, where I hate to ask this, guys, but could we possibly see Finn Balor turn babyface? I mean, we could see Finn Balor turn into the good guy here. Here, I thought Dirty Dom winning the title meant we might see a split up here of the Judgment Day where Dirty Dom and the Judgment Day people kind of go do their own thing and the Judgment Day sort of, falls off and disappears. Well, if you ask me what this could look like, is Dominic Mysterio turning into the leader of the Judgment Day and therefore he kicks out Finn Balor of the Judgment Day? Now, that's just a guess of mine as a big WWE fan, but hey, I'm really interested to see what happens. You know what I mean, guys? Shout out to the chat. What's going on, dude? Who's your favorite WWE superstar, says Joe? Dude, come on, man. My favorite one right now, wrestling, has got to be LA Knight. You know what I mean? I also like Penta and freaking Ray Phoenix is also pretty cool, too. I'm not going to lie. What's going on, Miss Bunny? We're just wearing some cool glasses, guys. Do I look that weird with them on? I'm just trying to look cool for you guys. You know what I mean? Looks cool with the headset and everything, like I'm a commentator, trying to look good. You know what I mean? Finn Balor gonna have Judgment Day soon. Yeah. What if instead of Cena saying you can't see me, he said you can't goon me, and he just started gooning with the WWE Championship. Okay, Neely. All right, dude. That's interesting. Rate Liv Morgan out of 10. Dude, Liv Morgan's definitely a 9 out of 10, bro. She's one of the best WWE superstars, women superstars right now in the company. That's for sure. What's going on, Brody? Thank you, man. Appreciate that, dude. Miss Bunny, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Man, shout out to you guys, man. The chat's going really good tonight, guys. I appreciate that. And look at that, guys. We've already got 15 likes on this live stream. Let's go, guys. Well, we might make it to 30. Hell, maybe even 50 by the end of the night. Let's go. And there they are, guys, in beautiful Kansas City, Missouri. And we see this is the 18th WWE Monday Night Raw here in Kansas City, Missouri. And it also hosted Backlash back in 2002.
124,693 members of the WWE Universe attended WrestleMania, coming from all 50 states and 68 different countries.
I definitely do Cody at a 9. Cody is a 9 at a wrestler, dude. He's really good in the ring, really good on the mic. I don't know if anyone's really a 10, you know what I mean? But Cody's pretty close. And coming up next here on Monday Night Raw, it's the Maverick, Logan Paul.
Hey, that's crazy, because I don't know if y'all remember, but I beat the phenomenal AJ Styles last weekend at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
You people still unsatisfied. Hey, I get it. You're from Kansas City. You're a victim of circumstance. You don't know greatness when it's standing right in front of you. You people are so stupid. You don't know what a true legend looks like. Hey. I'm gonna say something, and it might offend some of you. You're not gonna like it, but a true legend certainly does not look like your current World Heavyweight Champion, Jey Uso.
Oh, Logan Paul calling out Jey Uso? Oh no.
And you know, I had 7 days to think about it, and I realized, man, I've done just about everything there is to do here in this industry, except win a world title. So Jey Uso,
Oh boy.
consider your days numbered, because you have something that I want.
Oh, and here comes main event Jey Uso and Logan Paul. If you're gonna call out the champ, you're gonna get the champ, because it is no longer a nickname. It's no longer a catchphrase. He is the main event Jey Uso. Yeet, 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 yeet.
That young man there in the front row getting the youth classes. The sign says it all. He beat cancer to be here in the front row in Kansas City for Monday Night Raw.
Me, Oos. Okay, day one, it's just me, Oos. Okay, day one, it's just me, Oos. Okay, day one, there's a lot of people who can't put it down like this. Yeet, 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 yeet. Just me, Oos. Okay, day one, it's just me, Oos. Okay, day one, it's just me, Oos. Okay. Look at that Sam in there yeeting. What's up, Brody yeeting? What's going on, man?
The new World Heavyweight Champion. Kicking off WrestleMania weekend with a defeat of Gunther to win his first world title.
Hold up. Hold up. We're going to silence this noise. Because he think after 15 years, me trying to make a name for myself, finally becoming world champ, then I'm going to just hand this over to some punk-ass YouTuber like Logan Paul. Stop.
Logan Paul getting called a punk-ass YouTuber by the World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah. Hey, look, let me spin it. Get real with you for a minute. I watched Gunther beat my twin to a bloody pole, Bruce. So it did something to me. It lit a fire inside of me that ain't never going out. So look, this title is not given, it's earned, and it's mine. And if you want it, come take it. 4 letters, 1 word, You sound so stupid, Oos. I've done more in 4 years than you have in 15. All of you know that's true. So I got something for you, Jay. Here's how this is gonna go. That title, I'm gonna take it from you, and you are gonna do what you do best. You're gonna do what you always do, and that is crash out, screw up, and lose that title in less time than you held the Intercontinental Championship. So, Jay, enjoy it while you still can.
Oh, and a super kick from Jey Uso! Right on the chin of Logan Paul!
Jey Uso said he's a different man. He's on a different plane. He's on a different level.
Just me, Oos!
Where do I sign up?
Day one-ish!
For Logan Paul and Jey Uso for the world title. Any kind of setup, Logan?
Monday Night Raw! It's
I got it, brother.
Monday
And Jey Uso taught Logan Paul a lesson. If you gonna run your mouth about me and call out the World Heavyweight Champion, well, guess what? You better be ready, because it's 4 letters, 1 word, yeet! And there we got the War Raiders, Eric and Ibar, up next taking on 2 members of the Judgment Day, JD McDonough and Finn Balor. And that is coming up next here on Monday Night Raw. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out on the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Thank you guys for hanging out and being fans. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And man, what a Monday Night Raw it has been thus far. We've already got you guys all cut up. Again, we're on another quick commercial break. They've been doing these quite a bit on Netflix. Not something that we're used to seeing. Something new that has been coming to WWE as of lately is these weird sort of commercial breaks back to back, if you would. So we'll get through it here though, guys. About another 2.5 minutes. So thank you guys for hanging out, man. What's on, Miss Bunny? Oh, that little kid looks so happy. Yeah, Miss Bunny, as a matter of fact, that little kid just beat cancer is what they were announcing on the TV channel. So shout out to that kid there in Kansas City, Missouri. They're at the T-Mobile Center. As main event, Jey Uso, the World Heavyweight Champion, looks like he finally, you know, I mean, he makes Logan Paul shut up, right? That's got to be awesome. And then afterwards, to be able to go and give that kid, like, one of the nights he'll always remember for the rest of his life, like, that's being dope, man. That's really cool. Play the LeBron song? I can't be playing no music on YouTube. What the heck's going on with these guys? Yeet for cancer. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, guys. Let's do that, guys. Come on. I want to get a big yeet in the chat for the cancer, guys. Come on. Yeet for cancer. Yeah, man. Cancer, dude. For real. Hell yeah. Shout out Serge Big Dog in the chat for that. That was really nice comment of you, man. Shout out, bro. My favorite has been heel John Cena. Oh, Joe, no way, dude. That's awesome, man. I like heel John Cena. Very interesting John Cena to watch here. That's for sure. Hell yeah, crazy nuts. Look at that, man. Hell yeah, we got a bunch of yeets already for fuck cancer. That's awesome. I like that, guys. I like that. Aren't you the one guy who got caught trying to meet... Adam, you are hilarious, man. You are hilarious. Some people just got nothing better to do. You know what? Thank you, everybody, though. I appreciate all the positive vibes. Every single one of y'all hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. If you guys have any wrestling questions, don't be afraid to ask them, especially when we're here on our commercial break. We got about 30 seconds left to go before we get back on Monday Night Raw, and then we'll get back to the play-by-play for you guys. Yeah, and now Backlash is next weekend, Cena versus Randy. I know, it's hard to believe. We're already going to be getting into Backlash literally in just a few weeks here. And I tell you what, it's going to be pretty sick. Right now, we got John Cena versus Randy Orton. It looks like we're going to have Logan Paul versus Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. So that's going to be another pretty interesting match for Backlash. Or at least I'd imagine it'll be on Backlash. I'm not for sure. Oh, yeah, dude, Big E winning a title once again, even if it's just like an Intercontinental title or another tag team title, like, that to me would be pretty big to see Big E be able to come back from that neck injury and be able to do that. So, definitely excited for Big E, and hopefully we'll be able to see a return for him in the future. What do you think of The Rock now in WWE? I don't know, Joe, to be honest with you. Like, I like it, but I also, like, kind of don't like it because... You know, apparently there's this big controversy right now on whether or not he was supposed to be at WrestleMania. And I think originally that he was, you know, just on my own tea leaves that I'm reading from the situation. But I think because of his movie schedule, he couldn't find time to come be a part of WWE. So I feel like that really did hurt WrestleMania a little bit. Not the fact that he wasn't there, but the fact that Elimination Chamber had it set up with this storyline like we were going to see The Rock sort of be there, and I thought the fact they had Travis Scott was a little weird. And now we're back on Monday Night Raw.
Xavier, actually,
We're so excited to see that Pat is here.
My
We got
God,
choked
Pat,
out.
we were so concerned about your well-being.
And your friends did nothing to help.
They said we're absolutely ineffective.
Nobody attacks good.
Didn't Darren
I'm gonna say later.
play football? He couldn't break through the security line to help his friend?
Horrible friends.
What happened, bro?
And speaking of King of the Ring,
Useless.
we'd like a shout out to our broadcast colleague, Wade Barrett, who 10 years ago today won the King of the Ring
Why are you
tournament.
talking about weight right
So
now?
interesting. He doesn't
And we got the New Day, the World Tag Team Champions at ringside. And now this match is underway. JD McDonough's first action since being out for a few months ago. And now, a knockdown there. Oh, and JD McDonough with the headlock on the back of Ibar. Ibar, though, picks up JD McDonough with ease, but McDonough, nice counter into a roll-up. Oh, and an elbow to Finn Balor, but then an elbow to the back of Ibar's head from JD McDonough. And now JD back into the fight here, makes the tag to Finn Balor. And now JD and Finn are battling and beating down Eric as Eric watches on as Ibar gets beaten down. And now Ibar's got to fight his way back into this in the corner. Another tag made by Finn Balor. JD McDonough now back on the attack, twisting the beard of Ibar. And Ibar throws JD and throws him over his head. And now that big back body drop and the tag made to Eric. And now Eric with the right hand. Finn Balor comes in and he catches, a back body slam. And now Eric on the run with a drop kick takes out JD McDonough. And now the tag made. The War Raiders are back on top here. And now, Ibar slams into Finn. And Eric takes him out after Ibar throws Finn right into Eric's elbow. And now, thrown right into the big knee. Ibar once again throwing JD McDonough, this time into the big right knee of Eric. And now the War Raiders are on a heater. They got all the momentum here.
Look at the War Raiders having their moment.
Don't look over here.
And now the War Raiders distracted looking at, the New Day, and bam! They were not distracted at all, slamming down JD and Finn Balor. And now another slam from Ibar to McDonough. And now McDonough's in trouble. Ibar just got slammed, used as a weapon by Eric on JD McDonough. And now the tag made. The War Raiders in control of this matchup here.
Cut the dead weight is what it's called.
Cut the dead weight. Cut the dead weight. Running these titles at WrestleMania. We know Ivar clearly doesn't cut any kind of weight except when
And Eric went for the big cross body into the side of the ring. But JD and Finn are able to move out of the way at the last second. And now Eric is checking on Ibar, who looks like he's taken out of this match. But another commercial break. So, yay. Joe, that's really cool, man. The Rock's been a lot of places, man. So that's pretty cool, dude. You know what? I'm not going to lie. We got Triple H, GG. What's going on, brother? Welcome to the chat, man. He said I would cry if Big E returned. Dude, that would be pretty cool, man. I'm not going to lie. If Big E returning would be pretty cool, dude. Yo, shout out to Sarge Big Dog in the chat. Positive thoughts and positive vibes only, peeps. Hell yeah, that's the motto here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't you guys forget it, dude. He wasn't at WrestleMania 41 because himself and Triple H were not on terms for WrestleMania 41. They both had difficult angles and options for the John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Yeah, you know what? I love the way you put that, Sarge, because that's kind of what I was reading in between the tea leaves of what I know as a big WWE fan. It does look like The Rock might have had some different ideas on what to do, and I think he made that pretty clear with his response on Pat McAfee show, where he seemed to almost be like, I don't know, I don't want to say he was irritated by the fact they didn't go like his way, but I mean, we all know The Rock back in the day, especially when he first started his movie career, the guy wants things his way. And if he doesn't get things his way, he's willing to move on and not be a part of anything. But I'll tell you this right now, WWE had to pivot, but I really do think that them having The Rock involved as much as they did kind of screwed them over in this storyline at WrestleMania 41. I really thought WrestleMania 41 was a little bit of a downturn compared to most WrestleManias that we've seen. So, yo, shout out Johnny in the chat. What's going on, man? Thanks for the comment, brother. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. It's strange you have ad breaks in America, but here in the UK, we don't get the ads. Yeah, you see, Miss Bunny, I bet you what it is that Netflix has a deal internationally where they don't show all these ads. They probably show you guys all the in-between stuff. And to be honest with you, this has got to be one of the most aggravating things about being a WWE fan is that they've commercialized wrestling so much. And I get it. We all got to make money, you know, at the end of the day, we all do. But, I mean, you got to make it more entertaining for people, man. Having these commercials as often as they do is just terrible. And right now, you're going to see it, unfortunately, really be the death of, I feel like, a lot of sports in the future. And the reason I say that is because I feel like people are just going to be tired of watching sports and having to watch all the ads all the time. So, especially something like wrestling. Like, I understand you need commercials, but you shouldn't have 2.5 minute commercial breaks like every 5-10 minutes. Like, it's a little ridiculous. And now, JD McDonough on the attack on Eric. Eric knocks down Finn Balor, and now Eric fighting back with a right hand to McDonough.
You guys have to explain your jokes.
Well, but this guy doesn't really know anything, so you got to explain a lot. He's still learning. I know you got a talk show. You got a little talk show, Pat, but you're still learning a lot when it comes to this business, and you're going to educate you.
I agree. Every single day I'm trying to learn as much as possible.
And now the tag made. Finn Balor and Eric are in. And Ibar now takes down Finn Balor. Eric was able to tag him in, and now Ibar with a huge crossbody to take down Finn Balor. And now Ibar in control. The War Raiders. Oh, Finn Balor moves out of the way. Oh, but gets planted by Eric. Eric showing off the moves here. And the big moonsault kick to the face of JD McDonough. And that spinning heel kick. And now, War. Here goes Ibar. Oh! And he just took the air out of the lungs of Finn Balor, crushing his sternum into the corner of the ring. And now, Ibar heading towards the top rope, looking for the huge moonsault here. It's a high risk. Oh! And Finn Balor rolls out of the way.
We're just that much better than them. That's why we're champions.
That's what happened. Yikes.
Yeah, that's right. You didn't do any.
And now Eric
Oh my goodness. A little
knocked down Finn Balor, trying to get back into this matchup and look to make a tag to his partner, JD McDonough. Eric looking to make a tag. Finn Balor tags in McDonough. Ibar. Oh no! JD just took out Eric, and now Ibar took out over the top rope. And now JD McDonough on the ring apron. McDonough off the ropes, and he just took out the War Raiders.
JD wants these titles back so they can just not defend them for 70 days again.
Y'all want to see it. Y'all want to see them as champs. They didn't defend the titles but what, 2 times?
They wanted to.
That's the kind of champions that you want?
They weren't given the opportunity.
Oh, and the moonsault connects. JD McDonough with the cover. And Eric able to get in there and break up that pin count. And now Finn Balor in to help out his partner, JD McDonough. And McDonough showing off. He's still got the skills here in his return. With not only a moonsault off the top rope, but also a moonsault off the middle ropes outside the ring. And now, Ibar with the springboard back elbows off of the ropes. And now, JD and Eric on the outside of the ring.
I wouldn't know anything about it, so.
Oh boy. And now the War Raiders looking for a double team here. Oh, and they just threw Finn Balor and JD McDonough into each other. Wow.
and then take the other. Go in the ring. You know what to do. Don't look at us. You know what to do. Now you take him and you throw him in the ring. That's how you do it. There you go. Whoa, whoa.
Oh! An eye-bar just thrown Finn Balor into the New Day and then just took out the New Day himself. And now Eric inside the ring. Carlito gets involved but gets knocked off on the apron. JD rolls up Eric, but Eric kicks out at 2. Oh, but the chin breaker. And that jawbreaker connects. JD McDonough looking for a tag, but he can't make the tag. And now Carlito up on the ring apron, still distracting the referee. But wait a minute, there comes Penta, and Penta just took out JD McDonough. And now McDonough's in trouble. Eric with the tag. The War Raiders have got a chance to steal this one. Uh-oh. And JD's up. And here goes Ibar with the clothesline. The double team connects. 2, 3. And the War Raiders get the win. And with a little assist from Penta, the War Raiders get the victory over the Judgment Day's Finn Balor and JD McDonough.
And the War Raiders reign supreme on Monday Night Raw. And Penta's had an issue with Balor and the Judgment Day for many weeks now. Is going to gloat in Finn Balor's face. Oh, surf walk.
And a big statement made here by Penta, costing JD McDonough and Finn Balor this matchup. And the New Day ain't happy about it either at ringside. What's going on, Tatum? And what's up, Gucci777? Yeah, man, I am a commentator here on TimReynoldsShow. That is for sure, man. Yeah, I like to do this. I like sports. One of these things I thought I've always had a talent for, but just have never been able to express it or find a way to express it. So,
I got a lot of
Could you give us a moment, please? Sir. You know, Sammy, I was thinking about what you said out in the ring about the bloodline. We're OG bloodline.
That's true. But you just blew up whatever was left of the bloodline with what you did at WrestleMania.
Well, I respected when you broke away from the bloodline and your reasons why, and maybe one day you will respect why I had to do what I had to do. Listen, I didn't come here to talk about the bloodline. You know that. Seth Rollins views himself as the vanguard of the future of this entire industry. And whether he is or he isn't, that's how he views himself. And Braun Breaker, well, that's his dog at the game. And whether he is or he isn't, that's how Braun Breaker views himself. And Braun Breaker right now is demanding a match with you. And Seth and I, we can't say no to that because Braun Breaker is the key to our plans. But Seth Rollins, he holds you in such reverence. He's offering you a pass. If you accept being traded to SmackDown starting this Friday, everybody wins. Listen, I've spoken to Pierce. I've spoken to Aldis. Seth Rollins is going to do you a favor. If you accept this offer, Sami Zayn, upon your entry into SmackDown, you will face the winner of John Cena versus Randy Orton. Just like that, instant, undisputed title contender. That's how much Seth Rollins thinks of you.
No way!
Think of your future, Sam. Think of the future for your family.
No way, Sammy, are you gonna do it?
Sammy, you can live in the future or you can die with the past. Think about it.
A lot to think about for Sami Zayn now with that offer on the table.
Uh-oh, and there's the man, Becky Lynch. And it looks like we're going to get to hear from her coming up next after what we've seen happen last week with Lyra, Valkyria. All right, guys, another commercial break, but it looks like Paul Heyman, the wise man, has given Sami Zayn even more to think about with that offer, as he promises to facilitate a trade to SmackDown for Sami Zayn to get him off of Raw and not have to deal with him being a target for Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker, especially with Braun Breaker demanding a match against Sami Zayn here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Well, it looks like Paul Heyman was able to pull some strings and talk to both general managers of SmackDown and Raw, with general manager Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce signing off on the fact that if Sami Zayn does go to Monday Night, or does go to Friday Night SmackDown from Monday Night Raw this week, Sami Zayn will face the winner of John Cena versus Randy Orton at Backlash, which means just like that, Sami Zayn will have a championship contenders match or have a chance to win a singles championship, which he's never done in his WWE career, all because of Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman. I wonder what this is going to mean. I think this is an offer that me personally, I don't think Sami should refuse. Sami, I hate to say this, dude, but I think Sami may be joining up with Seth Rollins, dude. I mean, come on, Sami was so good in the Bloodline. I think Sami Zayn with Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins, I mean, that sounds pretty dope to me. Sounds fishy, says Crazy Nuts. Yeah, you never know. You never know how fishy things could be around here. You know, you just never know. I mean, come on, hey, Crazy Nuts 73, dude, listen, you would love to see that. See, a lot of people forget, man, because Sami Zayn has been on this babyface run now for about 2 years. Yeah, about that. But when he was prime heel Sami Zayn, he was one of the favorite heels in the company, and he fit in perfectly with the Bloodline as a heel at the time before they made him babyface going against the Bloodline. So for me, seeing Sami Zayn come back, he missed out on WrestleMania. There's an angle already right there where I'm sure he's pissed off and upset about that, right? So why wouldn't he take this championship opportunity that's been handed to him by Paul Heyman? Now, sure, maybe he's going to stand on some high ground here and be like, nah, I'm going to earn it and I'm not going to take it from you. But for me, I think seeing Sami Zayn join up with these guys would be very good for Sami and think very good for WWE.
Backlash with our location.
And Saturday, May 10th, in just a few weeks, we will see WWE Backlash in St. Louis, Missouri.
City. And the home tonight.
And we are here in Kansas City, Missouri for Monday Night Raw, live here on April 28, 2025.
Next generation, MLB, ESPN Insider, and New York Times bestselling author, Jeff Passan is in the building tonight.
Jeff Passan, that's so cool. And Ryan Blaney wearing a Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt.
Is he going to chuck that beard? No, he's not. Okay.
2023 NASCAR Cup Series champion.
Just takes a sip of beer.
Whoa, 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 boom, 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 boom. comes the man, Becky Lynch. And you know what, Sarge? That'd be crazy if Becky Lynch joined Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman. Whoa. Ooh, that would be cool.
Young Intercontinental Champion Lyra Valkyria last week. A woman who looked up to Becky Lynch, considered her a mentor, a friend, someone who saved a WrestleMania moment and teamed up with Becky after the unfortunate incident involving Bayley, the attack on Bayley on WrestleMania Saturday.
What if Becky Lynch was the one who attacked Bayley? Just thought of that. Yeah, just thought of that. That might be a good one, right, guys?
Becky's a New York Times best-selling author.
Bow, bada bow, bada bow.
The man has come around to Kansas City! And the man is back in business, so let's get down to business, shall we? Bayley was tragically taken out of her WrestleMania match, but there won't be any murder mystery, any weeks-long whodunit. I have examined the evidence, I have reviewed the footage, and we have found the culprit. It was me. I did it.
Told you. Called it.
No. Don't act like I'm the bad guy here. Don't you act like I'm the bad guy. Don't you feign outrage. That woman has attacked me non-stop since 2019. And not one time did she ever apologize to me. But we're all supposed to forget about that. Much like Bayley seems to forget what this business is. While she's out here going, oh, everybody, please like me. While she's wearing everybody else's shirts. And she's dancing to everybody's music. And she's going, why haven't I a bigger star? But she got to see what a bigger star looks like when I walk down the ramp at WrestleMania.
Oh boy.
And that brings me to Lyra. Because there's an old phrase that goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, but the reverse also works because the friend of my enemy is my enemy. Now, Lyra wouldn't be in this business if it wasn't for me. I had high hopes for Lyra. I said that she was going to be the future, but while I was out, she was cozying up to the woman who I've been fighting for the last 6 years. I tried, even that, I still tried to save her, tried to get her to ditch that bitch.
Oh.
She never would have won them tag titles with Bayley, but it was too late. She was already compromised. She's already a loser.
Uh-oh.
But I showed Bayley what I thought of her before
And now here comes Lyra Valkyria to shut the mouth up of the man, Becky Lynch.
You had high hopes for me. Yes. Do you know how many women in that locker room warned me about you?
Oh, I bet they did.
Bayley was one of the first, actually.
Of course she was, yeah.
She told me that she would step on anybody's throat if it meant getting ahead. And I didn't buy it. I didn't buy any of it. I didn't buy any of it because I was so caught up in this stupid fairy tale dream about winning Irish Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania. I didn't buy any of it because of the hopes that I had for you.
She looks pretty angry.
How it took me.
What's going on, Brody?
After manhandle slam, after manhandle slam, but I finally see it now. I know exactly what you are. The illusion of Becky Lynch is dead. And I'm about to make you pay for what you did to me and Bailey. Where are you going, Becky? Really? You're gonna run away? Come on, Kansas City wants to see a fight, right?
Oh boy.
What's the matter? What's the matter? Are you thinking about the last time we went one-on-one? When I beat you and took your NXT championship?
Ooh.
No. From now on, the man only fights when it matters, and it does not matter in Kansas City.
Boo.
I should have seen that coming. I'm sorry, Kansas. The man is too good for Kansas City. Fine then. Backlash. And I bet you're only gonna do it if I put this title on the line. You got it.
All right, you're on. I'm gonna make that matter like I made you matter. Welcome to the big time.
Oh, now shut the hell up, Becky, because you never made me matter. I made me matter because I am no longer interested in being the next Becky Lynch. I am Lyra Valkyria, and I am going to be a better person than you. And I already know I'm a better wrestler than you.
Oh! Uh-oh.
You would never dream if it wasn't for me. Everything that I've done, the roadmap that I've made for you.
Oh, and a drop kick takes out Becky Lynch. And Lyra Valkyria, tired of hearing Becky talk, throws her into the ring.
The most emotional that
And now Lyra beating down Becky Lynch. The champion with the beatdown on the challenger.
And Becky gonna retreat.
And Becky Lynch hightailing out of Dodge. Getting the hell out of here.
Makes this match official for Backlash. Because Becky has turned into a bitter and a jealous woman. She took out all
And now it has been made official, guys.
And it feels like Lyra Valkyria is no longer little sister. Lyra Valkyria said, I'm here to be better than you, Becky.
It looks like at Backlash we will see Lyra Valkyria go one-on-one with Becky Lynch with the Women's Intercontinental Championship on the line. And Lyra Valkyria with the drop kick there takes out Becky. And then after throwing her in the ring to get a little more action, Becky Lynch is the one who tries to roll out and get the hell out of Dodge. She don't want no more of Lyra Valkyria. Oh, and there goes Becky Lynch attacking the champion from behind.
It's the veteran sneaking out the side door, coming through the back door there.
Yeah, well, if this match is made official for Backlash a week from Saturday, there are going to be no sneak attacks.
And now Penta backstage.
Calm down, okay? Take it all right. Now listen, I understand what the Judgment Day did to you last week. I understand you want payback. So tonight, I'm not going to fine you, but I can't let that happen again. You know what I mean?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Now, good news.
What?
I just made a match next week between you and J.D. McDonough.
Good. I've been ready.
All right.
Thank you. Whew. Penta, I was just walking Ivy down for her match, but I couldn't resist the opportunity to talk to another luchador on his descent. Thought you were pretty sweet pulling out a cheap victory against me on our Netflix debut, but look at you now. Dropping the big one at WrestleMania. Nothing to say? What is it, zero miedo? Zero comebacks, you clown.
Ooh.
Hey, Penta. You losing wasn't my favorite part of WrestleMania. It was watching your useless brother Phoenix drop his first match to El Grande Americano.
Oh, and a kick to the chest.
You will respect the Lucha Bros. Huh? And you know what? Porque yo soy Penta. El Cero. Pendejo.
Ooh. Ooh. Pendejo. And guys, coming up next, the NXT Women's Champion Stephanie Valkyria goes one-on-one with Ivy Nile, the pitbull of American Made. And guys, we are here on another commercial break, but thank you guys for hanging out and enjoying Tim Reynolds Show. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I gotta tell you what, seeing Penta and Rey Fenix really exceed in their WWE debuts, and since they hit the ground running here in WWE, I really like the fact that El Grande Americano, who I believe is Chad Gable, I'm sure all of us do, is really like stepping his foot into the game of this luchador wrestling style. But I really like where this is headed, though, because we could see in just a short amount of time, the Lucha Bros. That's right, Rey Fenix and also Penta, who are brothers. We could see them form a tag team that we have known as the Lucha Bros when they were a part of AEW. But now, being part of the WWE, I think it's only a matter of time until we see these guys team up, especially going up against American Made and Chad Gable. That's going to be one hell of a thing to check out. That's for sure, guys. So, man. Commercial after commercial after commercial. Yeah. So many commercials. So many commercials. Penta and Rey are supposed to be teaming up here soon to challenge the tag team division. Sarge, I really do think they should, man. That's been one of my things. I think we talked about that when we were talking and previewing WrestleMania. I touched on it a little bit, saying that the WWE really needs to take these tag team divisions to the next level. And what I mean by that is that there's a lot of really good tag teams right now on both brands, on both SmackDown and Raw. There's even a couple of pretty decent tag teams also in NXT. But they need to start building these tag team divisions for what they are. The tag team titles are supposed to be those sets of titles that we see defended like every month or twice a month even, you know what I mean? So we need to see more action with these tag teams on both SmackDown and Raw, and I really do think that seeing the Lucha Bros, Penta and Rey Fenix team up is just going to be one of those things to take the tag team division to the next level. Ooh, okay. So the Lucha Bros versus the Usos. Okay. I mean, I think I'd rather, to be honest with you, I think I would rather see the Lucha Bros teaming up with the Usos to take on a couple other tag teams. That would probably be a little more interesting to me. But the New Day, though, yeah, Lucha Bros versus the New Day, I think I'd watch that. That'd be a good match.
Because I want to provide a fun experience for...
All right, thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on the channel. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Let's go. Well, what you're reading is probably right. There's Surge Dog.
Wish Month. WWE is partnering with Make-A-Wish to help grant more life-changing wishes.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Yeah, see, I'd watch that. Even Lucha Bros versus the War Raiders. That'd be a good one. Uh-oh.
And I had it all. The gold, the fame, the tank of WrestleMania. And then I lost myself. I left the WWE, and on my way home to Bulgaria, I fell into the abyss. In that abyss is where I found myself, healed myself, redeemed myself.
and fixed myself. In that hell, I realized I will no longer fight for a woman that isn't mine, or a flag that never was. Had an epiphany. I was finally free to crush people, not because I was told to, but because I wanted to. So now I will use my hands and jack body for good. I will hunt the flawed, the arrogant, those who waste their talents like I did. And through pain, I will perfect them all for good. So my brothers, your lack of suffering ends now. I am the tempest rolling in. I will hunt you, forgive you, and fix you like I fixed myself. But choose your next steps wisely, because for a righteous man, saving you will be no hardship, and it will be no loss.
Interesting promo there for Rusev, who returned last week.
Meanwhile, a very focused Ivy Nile. Big matchup for the Pitbull of American Made tonight.
And here she comes down to the ring. She is the NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie Valkyria.
From San Fernando, Chile, she is the NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie Valkyria.
The Dark Angel.
And the Dark Angel is here on Monday Night Raw as she looks to face Ivy Nile, the Pitbull, one-on-one here tonight.
The woman who has honed her craft around the world, including in Mexico, in Japan. The first woman to ever hold the NXT Women's Championship and the North American Championship at the same time. Stephanie Valkyria is here tonight, live on Raw.
You talk about captivating an entire universe. Valkyria has certainly done that quickly.
Chad Gable claiming that Ivy Nile is the future of the women's division. Claims that Ivy is going to show Valkyria that she's not yet ready for Monday Night Raw. And Chad's big issue was that all of a sudden, all these women are showing up, getting all these opportunities. Someone like Ivy Nile has been left in the dust. So great opportunity for Ivy to prove herself tonight.
Absolutely. Any match on Monday Night Raw is a great opportunity to prove yourself.
All right, guys, and our matchup coming up next, scheduled for one fall, Ivy Nile versus the NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie Valkyria. And now this match is underway as the bell's been rung. Stephanie looking for a test of strength here. Ivy Nile.
So Nile and Valkyria square off, first time ever. Ivy Nile still looking for her first.
Takes down Valkyria with the cover here and a kick out at one. Ivy Nile showing off the wrestling moves here. Nice headlock, working her way like a technician right around the NXT Women's Champion. Really working the wrestling ability here. Went for the cover, but a kick out at one. And now Valkyria looking for the roll up here. Ivy Nile rolled up. Oh, Valkyria. Oh, and a kick out at two. And a kick to the gut by Ivy Nile, and now right into a headlock on the NXT Women's Champion. And the Pitbull here, pushed into the ropes. Off the ropes goes Ivy, and then a big elbow and a shoulder drop knocks down Stephanie. And now Stephanie, off the ropes goes Ivy Nile, underneath the clothesline. Oh! And knocked down by Valkyria is Ivy Nile. That shoulder tackle there. And now Valkyria looking for some momentum here. Stephanie throws Ivy off the ropes. Ivy Nile, though, with the Hurricane Rana. Oh, Stephanie back right on the attack. And she goes for the Hurricane Rana, but the roll-up here. Oh, and almost gets Ivy Nile, who kicks out at two.
One of the strongest women on the roster.
Sure, and then Stephanie Valkyria.
And now Stephanie Valkyria looking for a suplex, and it connects. A nice standing suplex there, and uh-oh, now Valkyria.
And here comes Stephanie Valkyria. Where's Booker T when you need him?
I believe this is a...
Oh, no. He's looking for Devil's
And Ivy Nile counters the devil kiss maneuver into a back stretcher here.
Continues to punish Stephanie McCare.
And now Ivy Nile, loses. Valkyria able to, counter. And look at the devil's kiss. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The devil's kiss connects 11 times on Ivy Nile.
And Chad is not happy.
And Chad Gable does not look happy, but the crowd there in Kansas City, Missouri is losing their freaking minds. All right, guys, I'll be right back after this commercial break. Just got to go get another beverage. Sarge, big dog, you're in charge while I'm away. Chat, let's keep it going here, man. We'll be back here shortly. This commercial break will be over in 2.5 minutes. Ooh. We're back, guys. We are back. And now the devil's kiss once again from Stephanie Valkyria. Now, what does this mean going forward?
Face first into the mat.
And the devil's kiss connects. Ivy Nile in trouble. Stephanie Valkyria looks like she's in control of this matchup.
The thing about McCare, she's so confident, she's so in control. No wasted motion. Oh, into the corner with a Meteora.
And the Meteora connects there to Ivy Nile in the corner. The cover here.
And Chad Gable now. Referee Eddie Arango didn't see it. Big Mets man. I'm going to get it. And now Stephanie McCare goes out of the ring. And Chad, you're about to get...
And now Stephanie Valkyria stepping up to Chad Gable. And oh no, a German suplex from Ivy Nile. And Stephanie didn't see it coming, and now Ivy Nile in control. Can Ivy Nile put away Stephanie here, the NXT Women's Champion? And now, a big kick in the corner. Ivy Nile, another German suplex. The cover, and the kick out at 2.
Ivy Nile had a win, Stephanie.
And Ivy Nile so close to a win in this matchup here. And now Stephanie Valkyria's in trouble. Ivy Nile going up to the top rope looking for a high-risk maneuver here.
Strategy here.
Oh, but a slap to the face from Stephanie. And now she goes up to the top rope. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ivy Nile trying to fight back here and block this maneuver. Oh, but a headbutt. Many of them from Stephanie. And now she's looking for a superplex here.
She's just willing to do a headbutt up on the top rope.
And it connects a superplex to Ivy Nile. Stephanie with the cover. And a kick out at 2.
Resilience of Nile.
Superplex here.
Somehow, some way, Ivy Nile able to kick out of that superplex delivered by Stephanie Valkyria. And the crowd loving this match here, man. This is awesome. This is awesome. And now these ladies exchange right hands. Back and forth. Back and forth they go in the middle of the ring. Another right and a right elbow. Ivy Nile went for the kick. Ducks under Stephanie with a kick of her own. And now
Looking to put it away. Trying for her finishing move, the SVB, but able to counter by Nile.
oh, and a nice counter by Ivy Nile. Plants Stephanie. And a kick out at 2.
Ooh, that was close.
Both these women have had dubs tonight. Who's going to be able
And
to
Stephanie went for her finishing move, the SVP, but Ivy Nile was able to counter. And now, went for the kick in the corner. Stephanie rolls out, and now Ivy's in trouble. Oh, no. And an elbow from Ivy Nile. Oh, but a kick to the gut. And now Ivy Nile's in trouble. Oh! And the Russian leg sweep off the middle rope.
And that'll set her up. The care. Hooking Ivy Nile. SVB.
And the SVB connects. And Valkyria gets the victory over Ivy Nile.
Stephanie Valkyria is a problem, a menace, a disruptor, a champion.
Yeah, she has changed the game at NXT and also Monday Night Raw in the last couple of weeks. But what a performance by Ivy Nile tonight. You can't take anything away from Ivy Nile in this matchup.
A great match here, guys. For me, this match here, got to give a grade of a B. These ladies really turned it out. A tough match, a clean match as well. And at the end, Stephanie Valkyria hits the Russian leg sweep, and then the SVB connects.
SVB for 1, 2, 3.
The impressive, sensational Stephanie Valkyria.
AJ, I know things didn't go the way you hoped at WrestleMania. Logan dug into his bag of tricks and pulled out that W, but look, if there's anybody I know who knows how to make a comeback, it's the phenomenal one, and that's why you are who you are. So if you want to get back on the horse and bounce back, I think we've got a long list of potential opponents for you.
Oh, yeah, I've got some ideas.
Oh,
Some
no.
ideas.
I'm so sorry to tank the ratings on Raw, but I'm going to be needing some time off because I'm going to be filming a big Hollywood movie.
Yes, I'm aware. Congratulations. It sounds very exciting. We're very pleased. And as far as I'm aware, all the paperwork looks good. So, yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
I need some time off too.
Yeah, him too.
You?
Yeah, me.
Why is that?
Because I'm the champion and I can do what I want.
No, you should listen to your old man more. When you're the champion, workload doubles. You have to show up more often, Dom. So, request denied.
Wow.
If you don't mind, I'm in the middle of a conversation. Yeah.
What are you going to talk to AJ about? Finding a retirement home? Did you already break your hip like my deadbeat dad?
That's funny. No, I didn't break a hip. In fact, I'm thinking about breaking something else.
Do you know what? We don't need this, AJ. We don't need this. Let's go. There's so much better than AJ. Let's go.
Good advice.
You know what, Nick? You talk about opportunities. I think I just got an idea.
I think I know what you mean.
Dirty Dom could be in some trouble, but now Sami Zayn still pondering. Oh, and it's Karrion Kross.
Really big decision to make tonight. And hopefully, you make the correct one.
What is Karrion Kross doing in all these different angles, man? What are they doing with Karrion Kross? Like, they really ought to do something more with him. I really do feel like they are passing up on a big opportunity here to do something with Karrion Kross. I really do. All right, guys, unfortunately, we're here on another commercial break, so we'll see you guys here in about 2 minutes. We'll be back on Monday Night Raw. So thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to TimReynoldsShow. Sarge says, come on, let's go, AJ. Hell yeah. Dude, shout out to Sarge, big dog. Thanks for pumping up the chat. I really appreciate you doing that, brother. Ooh, gotta fix my light. Cause all I really need is a little good news. All I really need is a little. Let me break it down to the middle. Cause all I really need is a little good news. Ugh. Yeah, you know, I agree with you there, big dog. I'm just saying that they need to use Karrion Kross more often. They need to put Karrion Kross in more action. They need to put Karrion Kross in a big storyline. I really think that this is a guy that we love seeing on camera. We love seeing what he's going to pull off, what he has to say. I think this is a guy they're underutilizing. I think they're not using him to the best of their ability, and they need to do that. Ooh, they should put him. Well, they put him up against the Wyatt Six when the Wyatt Six first debuted. They went up against Karrion Kross. So putting Kross with them, I'm not sure if I would do that, to be honest with you.
Experience the non-stop excitement at Money in the Bank with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner. Fly on Netflix and presented by Snickers.
I love Snickers. So damn good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to apologize briefly tonight. My mouth got us, me and Pat, in a little bit of trouble last week. And I dragged you into this situation with Gunther. However, I believe in 28 years sitting behind this desk, I've earned the opportunity to give opinions. Sometimes I may get a bit carried away, but that's because of my emotion and my love for what we do out here tonight. I want to take you back to this unfortunate incident from last Monday Night at Raw, and Pat and I are just gonna watch this along.
And last week on Monday Night Raw, Gunther got involved in an altercation with Michael Cole, where Pat McAfee had to stick up for his pal. And then out of nowhere, Gunther with the sleeper hold to Pat McAfee. This was disgusting.
So our general manager, Adam Pearce, has suspended Gunther indefinitely and has fined him an undisclosed amount of money.
Yeah. I think it's time for me to address this hit. It is my honor to get a chance to chat in the city of the home of the... This place is glorious, and it's the right place for me to deliver this message. I think there's a lot of people that have forgotten who the hell I am. I've had such a successful career on a microphone, I think I have even forgotten who the hell I am. This past week has made me look in the mirror and realize some things. That I'm still that dog that was born in the East Hills of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, to a truck driver that was trying to go paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. I am a man that was not handed a lot in this life. I am a man that is lucky to be blessed with great friends. I am a man that went from being an irrelevant bum to a human that is known in basically every city in this country.
Amen. Shout out, Pat.
I don't have more talent than anybody. I'm definitely not better looking than most folks. But I happen to have a few things that I hope people will remember me by whenever my time has come to pass. When I die and I'm 6 feet in the dirt, I hope they say that guy was an incredibly hard worker. He worked his ass off, not only for himself, but for his friends, for his family, for his community. I hope they say he was an empathetic man. Whenever he received a lot, he gave back a lot. He gave millions of dollars to his community, in children's hospitals across the country, in military foundations, in homeless shelters, in LGBTQ communities, in public school foundations, in underprivileged communities and societies. I hope they say when I die that I gave back and left the world better than whenever I came into it. And last but not least, when I'm dead and gone, they will say that I was a loyal mother.
You tell him, Pat. We love you, Pat McAfee.
You must ride for those that ride for you. If one go, all go. You're either with me or against me. And there's one man that has been with me since the day I met him. And he just so happens to be the greatest of all time, Michael Cole.
Michael Cole, Michael Cole, Michael Cole, Michael Cole, Michael Cole.
To Michael Cole, I will be loyal till I'm in the soil. And if somebody wants something with him, they got something with me. So last week, when that Austrian asshole put his hands on the goat, I had no other option but to protect my boy. It was deep in my soul. It was deep in my blood. After it happened, obviously, I get attacked from behind. And I see myself choked out all over the internet, all over television. I have my friends and family saying, I don't think you should be doing that to Gunther. He's in his prime. He's the former world heavyweight champion. I said, if I die, I die. You got a problem with Cole, you got a problem with me, Gunther. SmackDown's version of Adam Pearce, please come out here.
Mr. McAfee, I know Adam Pearce's management style tends to be let chaos reign supreme on Monday nights, but I'm in charge tonight and I do things a little bit differently. Now, you and I know that this is not the time or the place for this discussion, but you called me out, so here I am. So please, keep it professional, Pat.
I know you're just a middle manager, just like Pierce, and Pierce, we miss you. But I know you have the power on this particular evening to make some things happen. I don't like that Adam Pierce suspended Gunther. I don't like that Gunther isn't here. I want you to lift Gunther's ban, and I want to fight Gunther ASAP.
Damn! Pat McAfee laying down the challenge.
Which is why I already discussed this ahead of time with Pierce. As far as lifting the suspension on Gunther so you can get your hands on him whenever you want, the answer is no. You two are far too valuable assets to the company. I can't take that risk. But speaking of value to the company, I have an alternative.
Huh.
We can lift the suspension on Gunther, and you can get your hands on him in a sanctioned contest inside a WWE ring. Pat, what I'm proposing is this. Pat McAfee versus the Ring General Gunther. One-on-one at Backlash.
No way. No way.
Me and Gunther, one-on-one, St. Louis, Backlash.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I hope you know what you're doing, Pat. Nonetheless, we'll get his reaction in a moment. But speaking of Backlash, of course, John Cena.
To hell with Gunther, Michael Cole.
Speaking of Backlash, John Cena and Randy Orton will battle for the undisputed
Oh, boy.
WWE Championship. It may be the last time they ever meet for a title. Let's take you back to the first time it happened.
Cena versus Orton. One of the great rivalries in the history of the WWE. We welcome you to the biggest...
And it's SummerSlam 2007. One of the first big matchups that I can remember, where it was John Cena versus Randy Orton.
Stars both traveling their own paths until you get a collision.
These two young men put it all on the line, giving their all. This is what the WWE Championship is all about.
Both of those guys went into that knowing that, man, we're going to create history.
Heart and soul dripping with malice.
It's legit like good versus evil.
He is looking to punch John Cena. Cena from Orton. Oh, yes, it's locked in.
Like, I can see just the way his body's moving, and I know what he's going to do.
RKO!
But if he hits another RKO, it's going to be it. Hey, wait a minute, Cena! Hey, the party is over for Randy Orton at SummerSlam.
It's like a great rivalry in sports. Red Sox, Yankees really cemented both guys as the top names of their era.
Well, for nearly 20 years, these two have battled for world championships around the world. This could be the final time. And it takes place in Randy Orton's hometown of St. Louis, Missouri, a week from Saturday at Backlash. Cena, Orton for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Wow, I can't wait to see that, guys. John Cena versus Randy Orton, and now Sami Zayn backstage once again. What will Sami decide?
My brother from another mother. Just checking on you, man. I know you got some big decisions to make tonight.
Big decisions.
Well, look. Whatever decision you decide to make, it's gonna be best for you. Love you, dog. Love you too, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Sure.
That's what I needed to hear. I gotta go.
Oh! And Logan Paul!
That's karma, Oos.
Wow, Logan Paul just took out the World Heavyweight Champion with a right hand. Oh my.
This is my town. I make one phone call. You go down for life.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Nothing is everything. Oh, commercial after commercial. Hope you guys are doing well. Ay, caramba. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. All right, guys, we're almost back from commercial break. Aww. Dang it, the Lightning lost to the Panthers. That's a bummer. And guys, SummerSlam will be 2 nights this upcoming year at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. SummerSlam will be awesome!
Kansas City, we head up to Nebraska next week for Monday Night Raw in the home of the College Baseball World Series, Omaha. That's Monday for Raw live on Netflix. Couple of great matches. Rusev returns. He put the entire locker room in Monday Night Raw on notice tonight. He takes on.
And next week on Monday Night Raw, we will see Rusev go one-on-one versus Otis. And Penta will look to get some payback against JD McDonough next week on Raw as they go one-on-one.
Yes, as long as Gunther approves, it's official. And McAfee's going to have a wrestling match a week from Saturday in St. Louis against Gunther. What on earth are you thinking?
Yeah, I think I got it blocked out up there. I mean, I got to fight. I'm fighting Gunther. That's what I'm doing. The ring general. and I next Saturday.
Let's get to Seth freaking Rollins.
Well, it looks like Pat McAfee's got a match with the ring general Gunther next, or for Backlash. But now Seth Rollins is here looking for an answer from Sami Zayn.
Well, we are here. It is nearly the end of the night, so Sami Zayn, I'd love for you to come out here and let's talk this out, my friend.
Big decision time. Again, Paul Heyman and
Let's go!
frame this as a favor. Sami Zayn go to SmackDown, stay out of the way of the whole future of the industry. Heyman, Rollins,
Career-altering decision here for Sami Zayn.
well, life-altering decision.
Amen, brother. Sammy, before we get to the decision, I know you've had all night to think about it, but I thought about it a lot since earlier. Just hear me out, all right? Just hear me out. You're putting me in a very, very difficult position. You're putting me in a really tough spot. Okay, because we go back a long way, and I for the life of me, I don't want to see anything bad happen to you. Okay?
Sure you do, Seth.
And I get it. I get it. You don't like Braun. You don't like Heyman. But this is me we're talking about here. 20 years of friendship. This is you and me. Last week, I watched you come back to Raw. You celebrated in the center of this ring with Jey Uso because you guys are friends. And when you came out here tonight, I thought you were going to give me the same respect.
Interesting.
I know you don't agree with it, but me and Braun and Heyman, that is the way forward. I believe with my whole heart that that is the vision for the best future of WWE.
Sure you do. Sure you do.
And trust me, I wish I had somebody else to believe in, but there is nobody better to lead us into that future than me. And the fact that you don't believe in me, that hurts. Because this business, man, it tears relationships apart. It tears friendships apart. We've both been on either side of those things. And you know, after everything that's been said and been done, how many true friends can you count on one hand that you've made in this business? 1, 2, 3, 4, less than 5. But for me, you are one of those true friends. When my baby girl was born, you were one of the first people that I called. You just become a new father yourself. I was scared out of my mind, man. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to turn. I came to you, and you gave me some of the best advice I've ever gotten in my entire life. I will forever be grateful for that. Now, please, allow me to return the favor and give you a piece of advice that could save your life.
Huh. What advice is that, Seth Rollins?
Take the pass, Sami. Take the way out. Whatever Heyman's got lined up for you, take it, man. Because if you stay on Raw and you don't believe in me, bad things are gonna happen to you. And I love you, man, and I don't want that. I don't want that to happen for you. So take the pass, Sami.
I think
Take
Sami's
the pass,
getting beat
man.
up tonight.
Take the out. I'm begging you, take the out.
I think Sami's getting beat up tonight, guys.
If I hurt your feelings as a friend, I'm sorry. Everything you're saying is absolutely true. Our friendship transcends this business. Our kids are very close. We're good friends. They play together. We're very good friends. You're right, a real one. A real one. And outside of that ring, that is absolutely true. When it comes to everything that you say inside of this ring, I think you're playing games. And you are good. Seth, you're good, man. You've always been good. I've never been that great at that stuff. You're really good. That's why you're in the position you're in. That's part of it. That's part of it. And you know, because of how close we are, you know exactly what card to play because I have confided in you over the years. I have told you how much the one thing that has eluded me my whole career, how much it nags at me. That one thing that I have eluded me this whole time, a WWE Championship, the World Championship, and now you're dangling that in front of me. That's what you're doing. So friend or not friend, for as long as you've known me, Seth, have you ever known me to run away?
Sami's getting beat up tonight, guys.
You talk about hurt feelings. I'm not going to stand here while my friend threatens me. Because make no mistake about it, what you're doing right now is you are threatening me. You are saying that if I don't acquiesce, if I don't submit to
What's going on, Ray?
your plans of the future, then I become a target. But guess what? I have been a target 1,000 times before.
You tell him, Sami.
I can live with being a target, but I cannot live being blackmailed, blacklisted, blackballed, extorted, strong-armed. I will not be threatened.
Uh-oh.
I will win a WWE Championship. I will become a world champion.
You say so, Sami, but you about to get jumped, man.
It will not be because of any favors from anyone. It will be because I did it my way. I did it the right way. So, buddy, as a friend, I respect you. I love you. But this is me telling you to go to hell.
Well, Sami Zayn made his choice. Paul Heyman said earlier tonight, you either live in the future or die with the past. Sami Zayn, you're about to look in the eyes of a bad man.
Losing to last week's leftover.
All right, guys, we're back on commercial break here. Thanks for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Man, so many commercials on this Monday Night Raw. I'm not going to lie, guys. It's a little annoying. But it looks like we could be having a match coming up next year. I'm not sure what exactly it's going to mean, but... I tell you what, a lot of NFL news popping off. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Now get away from the old me. Still started singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. All right, guys, we're just a few moments away from returning to WWE Monday Night Raw. Hopefully, we'll be able to get it to you guys soon here on some action. All right, guys. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Live in the future, die with the past. The words from Paul Heyman and Sami Zayn. And now Sami Zayn has made his choice. He will not go to SmackDown.
All right, and now we're one-on-one here. Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker. And Breaker starts out with a belly-to-belly suplex on Sami Zayn, throwing him across the ring. And as Seth Rollins looks on, Braun Breaker's going one-on-one with Sami Zayn. Braun Breaker with a right hand to the head of Sami. And now Zayn in trouble.
Seth freaking Rollins has assembled a dream team here.
And you know, listen, a lot of people are going to question the Braun Breaker joining this group. He's been very successful.
Oh, and now Sami able to counter with a kick.
WWE, a two-time
and an elbow to the side of the head. And Sami Zayn with a huge elbow from the top rope takes down Braun. And now Sami Zayn on the attack. A kick to the gut of Braun Breaker. And now bounces his head off the top turnbuckle. And now Sami Zayn going up on the middle rope again. Ew! But Braun catches Zayn and throws him over his shoulder like a rag doll.
Think about what Heyman did for CM Punk. Think about what Heyman did for Roman Reigns. Think about what Heyman is now doing for Seth Rollins. And Braun Breaker, perhaps the next Paul Heyman guy, there's an argument to be made there that Breaker made a good decision.
Yeah, certainly a good
Yeah, what's up, LWW Figures? Yeah, I was a little confused by this too, but it looks like Sami Zayn has made his choice. And now he has to face Braun Breaker one-on-one here tonight.
But whenever Braun walked out here, smoke lighting Paul Heyman over his shoulder, it just felt different. It felt bigger.
Indeed. I mean, what Paul Heyman, again, has done for everyone here.
Billion.
Oh, and a huge back elbow from Braun Breaker as it lands and takes out Sami Zayn. Braun throwing Sami around the ring as he comes off the ropes there. Braun delivers a huge back elbow, knocking down Sami Zayn. And now Zayn with a huge right elbow and a chop to the chest. And another elbow and another chop to the chest. But Braun with a kick to the gut and now back into the headlock. But goes off the ropes. Sami Zayn, oh, got caught and planted by Braun Breaker. Here's the cover. And Zayn able to kick out at 2.
I think Paul Heyman and Seth are just getting started here with Braun Breaker. Everything's brand new to them.
Braun Breaker just turns that into a wicked spine buster.
Steiner obviously has the ability to grab.
And now looking for a suplex here, but Sami Zayn trying to fight it off. And now a kick, a bunch of knees to the gut of Sami Zayn. Sami holding on to the ropes here. And now off the ropes goes Zayn. Zayn, oh, over Braun Breaker. Oh, and a huge clothesline takes down Braun. And now Sami Zayn looking for some momentum here and throws Braun Breaker over the top rope.
Wily veteran sends Breaker outside the ring.
And now Sami Zayn, caught on the ring apron by Braun Breaker. Zayn, gets dropped on the ring apron face first by Braun. And now, head bounced off the announcer's table. Braun Breaker really giving it to Sami Zayn.
Dribbling like he's an Indiana Pacer.
Get the hell out of the way, Pat.
Oh, here comes the Jungle Cat.
And now, Braun Breaker off the ring apron. Oh, and the clothesline takes out Sami Zayn over the announcer's table.
And Braun jumping 10 yards to give a lariat to Sami Zayn.
Crazy match here, folks. As Braun delivers that huge clothesline to Sami Zayn, who will win this matchup? Frederick, I think there will be a fourth member. Without a doubt, I believe there will be a fourth member, but who that member ends up being is still baffling me right now. Now, if I had to really guess, I was maybe going to go with Drew McIntyre, but it looks like Drew McIntyre's already got a storyline brewing on Friday Night SmackDown with him possibly becoming involved in the United States Championship run. But that would be my guess right now. If there would be a fourth member, off the top of my head, I believe it will be Drew McIntyre. Oh, man. Man, WWE needs to stop it with all these dang freaking commercials, man. All the time with these freaking commercials, man. Shoot. Why's it always gotta be commercials? Why's there always gotta be commercials? Still started singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. All I really need is a little. Break it right down to the middle. 'Cause all I really need is a little good news. Alright, we're just waiting to come back from commercial break here, guys, for Monday Night Raw. So hopefully we will bring that to you here shortly. All right, I think we're back. All right, and we are back here on Monday Night Raw. It's Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker. And Sami Zayn up on the top rope here. Braun Breaker looking for a superplex here. And fighting back against Braun Breaker is Sami Zayn. Zayn with a bunch of right hands to the back of Braun.
What does Sami gain with a win tonight, Pat?
I think tonight, with a win, Sami Zayn cements himself exactly who he is.
Oh, and the Sunset Powerbomb connects, and Braun Breaker able to kick out at 2.
You got to think about this new crew. If Braun Breaker was to lose in front of Seth and Paul Heyman, night 1. Sunset flip ball from Sami Zayn, almost a 3 count there. Paul Heyman's been smiling like a butcher's dog as he looks at Seth freaking Rollins.
Well, Sami's going to be the hero of the locker room if he can pull this one off.
Certainly.
You can really stop the momentum of Rollins and company in its tracks with a win here tonight. Sami might end the group with the exploder. And Breaker fighting back again.
And now Breaker fighting back in this matchup against Sami. Sami, though, with a chop to the chest. And now, over the top rope. And, oh, the DDT connects. And now the cover. Oh, and a kick out by Braun. And Sami thought he had him there.
That was close, boys.
Not what Heyman and Seth Rollins expected here tonight. Sami Zayn is in this fight.
The dog is in one.
And Paul Heyman looking onward, and so is Seth Rollins.
Heyman guy got beat by Sami Zayn tonight.
Let's not leave out the embarrassment that Seth freaking Rollins would have to feel as well.
And now Sami Zayn heading up towards the top rope again, looking for a high risk here. Uh-oh. But Braun Breaker able to take down Sami Zayn.
Braun Breaker.
Oh, but an elbow there from Zayn.
Fire away.
Oh, Cole.
Breaker though up to the top rope.
Oh, and the Frankensteiner connects. And Braun Breaker looking to put this match away.
The dogs are barking in Kansas City, and Sami Zayn has no idea.
And he set Sami Zayn up for the spear here. And Braun aiming and looking at his opponent. Oh! But Sami Zayn with the exploder inside the corner. And Sami able to counter the spear. The exploder in the corner. And now Zayn setting Braun Breaker up here. Looking for the Halula kick. Oh, but a spear from Braun Breaker connects.
Big sigh of relief from the wise man.
And now Braun Breaker looks to put this match away against Sami Zayn after delivering a devastating spear. And Rollins with the nod to Braun Breaker to put Sami Zayn away. And now Braun off the ropes again. And the spear connects, taking out Sami Zayn. And now Braun Breaker with the menacing look on his face doesn't go for the cover. He just looks at Sami, and now Seth Rollins steps up to the side of the ring.
Take the out. There's still time. Take the deal. Take the deal Heyman's got set up for you. You can still get out. Take it. Go to hell.
And Sami Zayn telling Seth Rollins to go to hell. Trying to give him another offer. And now Braun off the ropes. And another spear connected to Sami Zayn. Braun Breaker with the huge beatdown. And now Sami Zayn rolls out to the ring. And now the referee checking on Sami. And now the referee's calling for an EMT, trying to get some medics out here to get some help for Sami Zayn. And now Seth Rollins just staring down at Sami Zayn.
You'd be healthy after what Rollins just did to him.
And Rollins with the throat gesture to Braun Breaker. And now Breaker. Uh-oh. Breaker building momentum. Running around the ring. Breaker. Watch out, Sami. The spear takes out Sami Zayn. And Braun Breaker just took out Sami Zayn with that huge spear.
Seth's the one that told him to do that.
He can't even breathe.
And now Braun Breaker picks up what's left of Sami Zayn and throws him back into the ring. And the ref has rung the bell, calling the match off. And Breakker can't believe it. Furious at the referee. And Braun Breakker says it's over when I say it's over. And now Seth Rollins gets into the ring. Rollins talking to Braun Breakker.
For that empathy and compassion. And Rollins down.
Oh, and the stomp from Rollins to the back of the head of Sami Zayn.
Consequences come with every choice that is made.
So sorry to hear that, Z.
The landscape has changed for Raw.
And after that big stomp, Seth Rollins makes a huge statement to Sami Zayn, telling Braun Breakker that this is a lesson needing to be learned here, that everyone needs to respect us. And he starts by making a huge statement, taking out his former friend, Sami Zayn. And now with this new alliance between Paul Heyman, Braun Breakker, and Seth freaking Rollins, I wonder what this could mean for the future of the WWE. And guys, this has been Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play for WWE Monday Night Raw. Thank you guys so much for hanging out on the channel. Hey, we almost reached our like goal of 30 likes here on Tim Reynolds Show. I appreciate all you guys for hanging out here on the channel. What a crazy Monday Night Raw it was. Man, we got started off with the bang and we ended the same way we started, with Sami Zayn coming out and confronting his friend about what he's been up to and what he's been doing. And he was given a choice, either to join Seth Rollins and his new faction or get out of his way before he becomes a target. And Sami Zayn unfortunately doesn't take the offer, where he could have had a WWE Championship title opportunity if he was able to go to Friday Night SmackDown, but he chooses not to, and now he gets laid out at the end of Monday Night Raw by Seth Rollins, Braun Breakker, and with Paul Heyman at the helm here, it looks like this will be the new faction that supposedly will run the WWE. But hey, we're not sure exactly what this means going forward for Paul Heyman, for Seth Rollins, or Braun Breakker. We're just going to have to keep tuning in to find out really what's going on. And guys, I also like the fact that we're seeing a lot more NXT superstars on Friday Night SmackDown. We got to see Roxanne Perez compete tonight against Rhea Ripley in a great match that I give my match grade as a B for that particular matchup. And I also want to give a shout out to NXT as well, because Julia seems to be a new heel that a lot of people are really liking to see, especially on the main roster. It looks like there's a new beef between her and Rhea Ripley, but could we have a new team brewing here with Roxanne Perez and Julia supposedly on the same page here, helping each other out? I think that could definitely play into a lot as we head into Friday Night SmackDown coming up this week. But what's really interesting to me is how Io Sky really plays into all this right now. Will we see a tag team match with Io Sky and Rhea Ripley teaming up against Julia and Roxanne Perez at Backlash? But we'll have to wait and find out what happens on next Monday night on what this means for these NXT women superstars, with them coming onto the scene here, challenging the Women's World Champion, beating her down last week before Rhea Ripley came in and helped, and now Io Sky returns the favor, even though it looks like Rhea Ripley and Io Sky are going to have problems with Roxanne Perez and Julia going forward. And guys, not only that, we also got to see Penta get involved in a return matchup for JD McDonough in his first match on Monday Night Raw in a long time, teaming up with Finn Balor to take on the War Raiders. And with the new World Tag Team Champions, the New Day, at ringside, we would see the War Raiders get the victory over JD McDonough and Finn Balor, because Penta would come and get a little payback and revenge against JD McDonough after what he did last week to him. So it looks like we could be seeing getting the War Raiders back in the tag team title picture again, going up against the New Day. But guys, I'm also excited to see where Dirty Dom is going to be headed with his Intercontinental Championship run as well. And I'm also very excited to see what happens with Jey Uso and Logan Paul, as it looks like Logan Paul, the Maverick, could be the new #1 contender for the WWE World Championship, as the World Heavyweight Champion main event Jey Uso now has himself a problem in Logan Paul after coming out and making a huge statement earlier on Monday Night Raw when Logan Paul called him out. That's when we would see at the end of the night, main event Jey Uso would get knocked out with a huge right hand from Logan Paul. And man, this could mean that Logan Paul puts himself in the World Heavyweight Championship picture against main event Jey Uso. But we'll have to wait and find out. And guys, one of my most intriguing things about this Monday Night Raw is where is WWE headed with Karrion Kross. I'm really excited to see the possibilities of what we could see and find out with Karrion Kross going forward. And I think it's going to be a very, very interesting week in the WWE. And I can't wait to see what happens next week on Monday Night Raw. So thank you guys, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And thank you for being a part of my WWE Monday Night Raw live play-by-play here on Tim Reynolds Show, one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on all of YouTube. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. And a big thank you to all the wrestling fans and all of the WWE Universe for all of your support here on my YouTube channel. Make sure you guys check us out and more of my content on my YouTube channel right here on Tim Reynolds Show. And hey, Friday Night SmackDown should be full of a lot of surprises, as guys, we are less than 2 weeks away from WWE Backlash in St. Louis, and we do have a few matches that were made official for Backlash that we'll go over for you guys real quick before we call it a night. And we will see the Undisputed Championship on the line, as we will see John Cena defend his WWE Championship for the first time, and it will be against an old rival, the Legend Killer, the Viper, Randy Orton. Can Randy Orton win his 15th World Championship in the WWE in his hometown of St. Louis at Backlash, defeating his longtime rival John Cena? Well, I'm definitely rooting for it, man. This heel John Cena needs to be knocked down a peg or two, if you know what I'm saying. But not only that, guys, we will also see the Women's Intercontinental Champion Lyra Valkyria go one-on-one with the man Becky Lynch, after the former WWE Women's Tag Team Champions turned on each other last week when Becky Lynch attacked Lyra. And now Valkyria showed up today on Monday Night Raw to hand out some payback to the man Becky Lynch, and that payback was met with a challenge and a sneak attack by Becky Lynch after it all. And now we will see the Women's Intercontinental Championship on the line when Lyra Valkyria goes one-on-one with Becky Lynch, her former mentor and her former hero. And now these once tag team partners now turn bitter enemies, as they will go one-on-one at WWE Backlash. And guys, we also will see some other matches made, including one that I am very excited to see, where we will see the Ring General Gunther, the former World Heavyweight Champion, will go one-on-one with Pat McAfee. That's right, guys. McAfee calls out the Ring General Gunther here tonight on Monday Night Raw, and he's looking for a fight because he knows he doesn't back down from a challenge. And when you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. As Pat McAfee says, when you mess with my friend Michael Cole, the GOAT here in WWE, then you're gonna catch these hands, boys. And now it's been made official, and we will see Gunther go one-on-one with Pat McAfee at WWE Backlash. Guys, what an amazing WWE Premium Live event we have going forward for you guys, and we have a lot of matches that we will see not only on Friday Night SmackDown, but also Monday Night Raw, to determine what other matches we will see at WWE Backlash in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm excited to see John Cena versus Randy Orton. Hell, we could see main event Jey Uso versus Logan Paul for the World Heavyweight Championship. That would be one hell of a match, but we just gotta wait and see what happens, not only on Friday Night SmackDown, but next week on Monday Night Raw. So thank you guys so much for hanging out here on the channel. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show So let's go. Peace out, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out on the channel. Peace out, guys.